Let me check the stream real quick. Jump down. Stream real quick. Okay, everything's going well. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Hey everybody, Miss High Gamer here, and welcome back to Hidden Agenda. Now, the first video had a little oopsie, well, not really oopsie on my part, but the game crashed, so that's why there is 2 part 1s on the channel. It's just part 1 continued, which was really a little frustrating because it was only 8 minutes, but we are back to this game. I'm really excited. I've been thinking about it nonstop to an extent. I'm just curious of how it's going to go, so we're going to continue. I might not pause it so many times like I did in the first part to read each and every biography. You'll probably see me reading it and not saying anything, but if it really says something new that we haven't really heard already in the game, I'll probably just skip over it. Mostly because I kept pausing it every couple minutes to just read you what you had already watched happen. So we're just gonna continue from where we left off. And one thing I was really concerned with, I thought the coroner, was it? I think that's what it was. I thought he was gonna die when he lifted up Calvary's head, but he didn't, which I'm glad about. So we're going to jump right back into this game and see if we can find the killer. There we go.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
I like her partner. He's very... You can tell he's really trying to help her. How did you not die? That's what I'm wanting to know. I'm wanting to know how that mofo has 9 lives of a cat.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook. Fix yourself a drink.
I know.
And hit the
Thank
box
you.
When you're ready to move on.
Thank you. I'm glad that asshole died, but to an extent, I know it's mean to say, but he's an asshole, and he was just jealous that she caught, well, her and her partner caught him, as for being rookies. Also, as a side note before we start, I'm very fidgety. I can't get comfortable today. I'm sorry, but I've really, everything in the bio says was, and that makes me extremely nervous because do they die? Do all of them die? Because it said was about Calvary in his bio. Hang on, I'm probably screaming. I'm sorry. I'm just, some people aren't home, so I can be a little louder this time. So if I'm being too loud, feel free to comment and tell me to hush, or shut up, however you want to tell me. Becky had an alibi. Now it does say something here, spy cam. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene, but they didn't find it yet. I wonder if they will find it. I have hiccups, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jack Calvary. It said Calvary was the lead detective in the Trapper investigation. He recently accused Becky of mishandling evidence. Calvary blackballed Becky's blackballed application to the FBI, so there was a lot of bad blood between them. Calvary was murdered while in the company of an unidentified prostitute. The murder fitted the MO of the Trapper serial killer. Now, it makes me nervous that they all say was, because was leaves opportunity for being dead. And I don't want Becky to die. I don't want a lot of these people to die. I like them. Oh yeah, Simon, the medical examiner, not the... See, I need to really... Yeah, we don't know where the prostitute is. The only thing that bothers me about this phone thing is you have to keep repressing because it'll have little things on the pictures and have a little exclamation point that you haven't read it yet when you've read all of them. So you basically have to go through before you even play the game and click them off as selected and read already, however you wish to put it. And yeah, that's just a little irritating, but we're gonna continue this game. I hope y'all enjoy it, and let me know how it goes. Okay, we're gonna press continue. Ooh, the music. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide under Sergeant Ring. Oh, Becky arrested Finn and saved his hostage. Oh, now it's telling me what I did do. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at the court that same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Becky and Felicity went over the files together. I'm glad I did this now, because now she has an alibi. If I hadn't done it, she possibly would have never had an alibi, and they would have immediately done something more. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. Why does he have a hidden camera? And did they find it? I don't think they found it. She was just looking at it. Becky had an alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Yeah. So if I didn't have her go over to the person, to Felicity's or Fissy's, what was the nickname that they used for her? Fissy? Lizzie? I can't remember. If I hadn't had her go over there, she would not have had an alibi. So it's pretty good I did that.
And now,
Part 2.
Part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
I like the guy's voice in between him saying Part 1, Part 2, and about the tutorial and stuff. Alright.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Yeah, how is he holding up? How the hell did you survive?
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Oh, man.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey!
Oh,
listen
Felicity,
up.
you look nice.
We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know
Becky?
it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever
Oh,
thought
no.
we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count.
Some might be glad.
Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar.
Pretty
He was one
much.
of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
You really think this is the trapper? What's the latest on the witness? We'll
And
be
what about the bomb,
concerned.
sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesinos, not so lucky.
So you really think this is the trapper?
Could be this Adam character.
Oh, I'm glad I asked this.
Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat.
I don't think it's
entirely
going to be a
possible that
copycat.
Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Aw, come on, you believe this?
Hey,
Hey,
I
last
think this
person
might be
that
a
kept on
valuable
about it
lead,
got
and
blown
I'm gonna
up.
follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is.
Yeah,
Detective
tell him,
Marney,
boss.
I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
We're
Yeah,
not going to
sure.
be annoyed with our boss. He's giving us
Okay, time
a
to
job,
get
and it might be
Just
important.
remember,
We might see something no one
Jack
else
Calvary
did.
is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. He's doing proud.
So they have TV in hell? I'm sorry. I really dislike that character.
Miss Graves.
Which, I will pause it. I know I said I wouldn't pause it as much, but I will say this. The actor did a great job making me hate him, and I'm sure he did a great job for a lot of other people. That's why I always want to make it point out, don't hate the actor for the part. That means he did a great job. Alright.
How you holding up?
Thank you for inviting me and giving me an alibi.
It's tough losing one of the ranks. No matter how it goes down.
Oh, that camera angle though.
But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip.
I'd like for you to join us. So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon.
Damn.
So I've been going over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
He doesn't.
I asked you a question.
Will you let me through, please?
We're gonna be
I'm a
concerned.
partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Calvary. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
Hey.
You're my partner,
Yeah, I'm
Tom.
disappointed.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend.
Aww.
You got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
That's what I thought. Can't get my hair to sit properly.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn,
Aww.
Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible?
Everything's
Doesn't make
possible.
sense.
Oh shit. We're gonna investigate the first victim.
The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband.
There's always a
Maybe
motive for
5
something.
years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
I don't think we'd really find anything different at the orphanage just yet, but no one really knows anything about the guy he killed, the first one. I'm already forgetting. But
Yes?
oh,
Miss
you're
Johnson,
What do you
pretty.
want?
Oh, don't be mean. We're gonna be respectful.
I'd
Because I
like to
don't think
speak to
she
you about
gets a
your
lot of.
husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
No, ma'am, I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter doing some research on the Trapper case.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea why the Trapper might want to harm your husband?
He did more than harm that son of a bitch. He killed him. Tore his damn throat out, and thank God for it. At least someone had the balls to put that scum in the ground. I would have liked
What?
to shake the Trapper's hand. Done me a favor.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Oh God.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I'll say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
Who's that? Adam? Private investigator, maybe? She knows you're following her. Oh, is that a... Really, bitch? Oh, I don't want to have to do... I just started this episode. Don't make me do quick actions. So dainty. Oh shit. Come on, Laurel. I know you can move faster than that. Oh god, I'm gonna mess up on these.
Hey! Hey! You wanna show yourself? Huh? What the hell do you want?
This is 609. In pursuit of an unknown suspect. Average height. Dark hoodie.
Check your car. Maybe you should check on the lady again. That's weird that they were outside the...
Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
It looks like Adam Jones may have actually worked for the Undertaker.
Wow.
Far as I can tell, it seems to be after he supposedly died in that fire.
That's huge. So he's real.
There's more. Someone was on my tail.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, but they bolted the second I made them.
I mean, it could have been nothing. It's not exactly the nicest part of town.
Maybe. I'll see you at the house.
It could have been nothing, but the way they ran off after reacting like that, I don't think so. It just doesn't make any sense. Also, I need to check the wire for the PlayStation camera. I'm sorry. I did not mean to have to do that. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to fix it. It was driving me crazy. Wire kept going over the TV. Alright, so we're back into it. Jones residence. Oh shit. 20 hours until Finn's execution. Fuck's sake. Don't do that. You were still an accomplice.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try.
I have as innocent as you.
Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You
That's
gonna
the
help me out
point.
or what?
What? No. No. We're gonna tighten them, cause you're still. Oh shoot. You're still a convicted.
How's that?
So kind of you.
Felon.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
I'm always so fidgety with my hair, I'm sorry. I will say this though, he may be innocent of not murdering these people. He may be innocent entirely of anything that the other character possibly may have done, allegedly done. But he still knowingly was an accomplice to a murderer if his story is true. Even if it's not, he still should serve some jail time. Whether it's time served or time needed to be served, because he was still an accomplice, he still did something wrong, and he still could have prevented deaths of innocent people. I'm not saying the people at the orphanage were innocent by any means, but the women that were tortured, trapped, and the cops that were investigating that were murdered, they didn't do anything wrong. Even Calvary, for being an asshole, still should not have been murdered.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5.
You're gonna need more than 5. Look at that place.
Right this way.
Yeah, let him go first. So if there's a trap anywhere. Oh, that's sad.
This room right in here. This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
True. Oh shit, no pause. I'm sorry, I apologize. Usually, I'm always, well not always, but I'm usually good for when it comes to a stream. It's just right now, for some reason, I can't get comfy. So, well, alright. I said I wasn't going to pause the game a million times, and here I am, pausing the game as many times already as I did in the first episode. Damn it. Okay. Oh shit. What am I supposed to find? Oh, tent. Paper. Box. There we go. One thing about that I kind of dislike, it kind of buffers a little, so when you get ready to move it, it's not immediate.
This is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
There's stars all over the wall. Arson attack. They burned down, didn't they?
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
It was a pretty good one, too.
Traps. Of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We haven't even been there that long.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in the ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam.
What the
Chopper's
fuck?
first target, he beat his wife too. The Undertaker. Another drunk.
Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
Sad but true.
No good outcomes in a case like that. Surprised you couldn't see her kid, though. That's harsh.
That's Judge Vanstone.
You're kidding.
Think I'd kid about the man who sentenced me to die? A couple of weeks in, Mama Jones hung herself in her cell.
Oh God.
Christ.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh?
Poor kid.
You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Raminsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops, he knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? He took out the people who hurt us.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. Thanks for hearing me out. After all this time, it's nice to tell my side of it.
Sure. Call anytime.
There is something else.
Yeah?
The hostage. When you picked me up. Daniela Cardenas.
Cardenas.
Well, Daniela and her sister Izzy were with us at Las
Oh,
Palmas.
shit.
And went through the same shit. Izzy never got over it. OD'd a couple of years later. Adam knew that Daniela would do anything to see Rominsky pay.
Son of a bitch.
My God. The hostage was in on it.
Oh, damn. That
This is
changes
Officer
a lot of
609.
shit.
We're gonna need an APB on a new suspect. Daniela Cardenas. I repeat, we need an immediate APB. Cardenas was not a hostage in the Trapper case. She was a co-conspirator.
I'm gonna call Simon Hillary. If Daniela's sister passed through the morgue, he might be able to take up the case. You gonna be all right?
We're gonna see if we can get more information out of him.
Hey.
If we play nice, we might be able to find some more stuff out that he hasn't told anyone else. And we might get our stuff messed
Still
with.
think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
He's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I were a wire? Then you could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that?
Oh.
Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
Could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
Oh, fuck. I'm curious.
I cannot believe you're actually proposing this.
Yes, you can, because you know it's the only way to catch him. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
Oh no, what do I do? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna pause it a minute because I need to think about it. Because for one, anything I decide to do could be different from what you do, and that could branch off into a different part of a story. Could he be lying? Absolutely. I'm gonna take my Jolly Rancher out because I can't talk properly. He could be lying just to say this to get out and help the other guy, if there is one, but I doubt there's a copycat running around. That was too precise that you pull the pillow up and boom. If there was a copycat, I think it would be a little more sloppy than that. But then again, I'm on board with this story as it is, so I'm really curious how it would go. Now, if she does this, he could escape, they could somehow figure out a way, and he could be on our side that we trusted him per se, and he could actually help us out. But, downside, there's a pros and cons to everything. A downside is that she's already being investigated for misplace of evidence thanks to Calvary. If she loses a prisoner on death row that's in her custody, she would be questioned of how he got rid of it. But, there again, if we just put him back in take him back into custody and put him back into under our watch, he might not be so forthcoming. I'm more curious of the story, how it progressed, if he's out of prison and out of police custody, more so if we just keep him in police custody. Even though I really want to keep him around because I like their banter back and forth. You're not going anywhere, do it. Because he's right, he could, but then Felicity saw us tighten the cuffs. So I'd be very curious how I don't know. This is when I wish this thing was I know it's a 2-player, but local. I mean, network multiplayer, to where I could ask a friend and be like, "Hey, what should I do?" Oh no. Oh. Because I plan to play this multiple times, even in my own time, to see how it would go. Or I might, and we're going to be playing this on Crazy Box soon, so we could do a different storyline there, but I'm very nervous if I do it, what trouble she would get in. If she would be arrested, or if the FBI would be investigating her. But if I say he's not going anywhere, he might... Fuck it.
Do it.
I hope I didn't just get her killed. If I just got her killed, I'm redoing. I have to...
Becky? Hey! Time to wrap it up.
I really hope I didn't just mess up. Because Becky seems so much smarter than this shit.
Becky. Oh, shit. We need help up here! Now!
Please be alive. Please still be alive. That is convincing looking, though. I hope I didn't mess up. But for the story, for how I'm playing, I think this is...
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper
the
has
most
escaped from prison just days before
interesting.
he was to face the final curtain for his crimes. Jonathan Finn was
1
responsible
hour
for the
since
deaths
Finn's
of numerous
escape.
first responders during a
Allegedly.
raid of fear 5 years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
Because I know she's going to be questioned about how he escaped.
All right, I want to know what happened. I want to know now.
Defensive robot.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been in there alone with him. He overpowered me. I blew it.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Tom, what's the status?
U.S. Marshals are initiating a manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help them. Anything they need.
We can't tell our partner,
Becky.
because our partner...
Until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get back
We're not
to
going
it.
to fight it with what we did.
So,
And besides, I want to see more of, investigate the other things as well.
what the hell's going on with your partner?
Something's just not right here. I can't put my finger on it, but...
Shh.
Yeah, I will.
I almost wish they wouldn't let us see that bit, because our partner investigating us would be interesting. That way we wouldn't know that we need to lie about certain things. We would know how to anyway, but... We're gonna go to the
If these
orphanage
killings
now.
are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Yeah, I've been curious about that room for a while now. We've only been streaming 34 minutes. Good grief, it seems like so much longer. 2 hours since Finn's escape. Oh my gosh. See? I knew this would happen. But, you know what? Worth it. As long as she's not murdered about the aspect of it. I love your boots, darling. Why does everyone always do that? Just drop the padlock. You're gonna have to bend down and pick that up later. If I were a secret room, where would I be? In the basement, or attic, or in the hall, in a wall. Oh shit. See, I'm pressing it to move it, and it's being very slow. Oh, there's this. Oh shit, I'm not gonna find the last one. Oh, I found it. By flailing my cursor around, I found it. A strange quote. What is this? I didn't see what the quote said. Ugh.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer. Fits the pattern.
Whoa.
Holy crap. So is this where he'd take the boys? Girls too? Whoa, what was that?
Hey.
What was that flash at the outside?
Anything at Las Palmas?
Finn was telling the truth. I found Rominsky's playroom.
Interesting.
Nothing fun about it. And it seems like the father had a thing for call girls.
Same as Calvary.
Plot thickens. All right, headed back.
There's gotta be some other thing working these people
On my way
together.
to see Simon Hillary.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the trapper
Yeah.
killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, alright? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please. Come in. I can't believe how close I was to the... I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me. Just another split second and...
You have a nice house, Simon.
Don't dwell on it. You're alive, that's the important thing.
Yes. Of course.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago.
You have pretty eyes.
Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging.
She does too. They all
The
do.
father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well.
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
All right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes. It's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course. The records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning.
Did you get checked by a doctor?
Yeah. Right. Back in 2012, when we took down Finn, he had a hostage, Daniela Cardenas.
I remember. She, relevant?
Turns out she wasn't a hostage after all. Whole thing was a setup.
I can't believe it. That's preposterous.
Daniela's sister, Isabella, died.
What if he's Adam?
Came through the city morgue. That one of yours?
One of...
Did you examine the body?
I mean, does anybody know anything about Simon?
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
Why are you acting so weird?
I don't know, something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
Yeah, what if someone in front of you is pulling the strings?
Daniela's another puzzle piece. A small one, but important. Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
Why is he acting so... You know what? I'm just gonna stop.
I'm sorry. I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
I don't think so. I think that I'm suspicious of him. I'm just gonna say it now. If I called him being Adam, writer's instinct, I guess. Writer.
Sorry,
we're gonna follow his ass.
Get that all cleaned up.
No, we're gonna follow you. I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. You're acting weird. You mother fudger.
My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it.
I knew I couldn't trust you.
Here, let me help you.
You were too nice.
All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
Sorry, I thought I heard the doorbell. Why would he be following her? What motive does he have to follow her?
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the widow's house? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Watch, he might be Adam, I'm telling you this. If he isn't, I'll be surprised, but I bet you there's no record of Simon Hillary anywhere. 4 hours since Finn's escape. Is that what you're doing? Searching for records? Come on, let me see.
Isabella Cardenas. Found on the side of the road. Apparent overdose. Body showed signs of long-term abuse.
Oh.
Medical examiner was Simon Hillary.
See?
Huh. He didn't mention this. Maybe he didn't know this was Daniela Cardenas' sister? Date of death was just before the Trapper killings began.
Search for Simon. That's not Simon Hillary. See? I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you all. Oh, shit. Come on, you gotta tell people about it. Just, like, I bet you that little trap that... Oh, she might find the camera this time. But that little trap that set off was just a little spark to clear his name or get him out of working, or... I don't know. It would make so much sense to be a medical examiner.
8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Check behind the picture. Behind the picture.
Bloody mess.
Blood stains on a blast pattern.
Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious injury. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why? Hey. Now what is that?
Come here, Ashes.
Son of a
my cat.
Bitch. Gotcha.
Yeah. Get at him. You nasty pervert. You always... Oh, hate to pause it at a weird time, but I gotta let... Oops, shit. I'm gonna knock... Gotta let the cat out. Come on, Ashes. Come on. Thank you. You telling me she... Oh, you're into that kinky shit. Wait. Wait, no, you couldn't have killed him that fast. You have to suffocate someone for minutes on end before they die, unless...
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Hey, now who's this?
Oh, there's that hoodie again. Can't you have him checked for...
Oh my god. That's from the Widows. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine.
Now, I want to say this is, as a medical examiner, he should have known they would be able to tell if Calvary was dead before the bullets were, or at least in some direction. If he was strangled from behind like they suspected, why, you know, he should be smarter on how he's framing things, but...
Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
I'm just... I don't know.
Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Felicity.
Felicity Graves.
Calling Felicity Graves.
Hey, Felicity.
We're not gonna call our partner with this.
Can
we
you
can't.
meet up? I want to go over some
I
evidence.
don't even know if we can trust her, to be honest.
Temple Bar?
Great.
Watch, that's gonna be Simon, and it's gonna mess up our... You crazy bitch! Oh!
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit
Damn
the
it.
box when you're ready to move on.
I want to keep playing, but I also don't want to put too many... I want to have each part in its own episode. So I will come back to this with part 3 in its own video. I'm so glad this didn't even... The game didn't crash at all. Yay! But I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I paused it so much in the episode. Sorry about my hair mess up, and I kept pausing it for certain reasons. But I am very into this game. I'm very curious at where it's going. The reason I was wondering, the reason I said anything about Simon to begin with was he was just acting weird. He wasn't coming off as someone who was traumatized by an event or someone who may have lost his life. He was still so nonchalant or too cool about it. And if you're someone who's been through a traumatic experience that you almost died in, I imagine you wouldn't be as collected. He just came off as if he knew he would have been fine and pretending that he was scared or worried about something. But yeah, so far it's really interesting. I really like it. I thought that me letting Finn go, or Becky letting him go, would fire back in my face worse, but it really didn't. So I hope that doesn't come back and bite us in the ass later. But if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Turn on the notifications. I honestly forget, they changed it, but make sure it has it on the setting that you will get my uploads, because it might be just telling you sporadically when I upload or when I'm live streaming. It may not be telling you exactly when, but if you click that bell and you fix it to the always or instead of occasional or something, I can't remember, it's been a while, but if you do that, it'll let you know each and every time I upload, hopefully, unless YouTube messes up again. But if you're new, subscribe, welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and I will be back to this game very soon. Keep a check-in later tonight. I may be streaming some Dead by Daylight with my friend Undead Nightmare. His channel's in the featured channels list. Make sure you go to that featured channels list also to see Crazy Box, because we will definitely be playing this together, Renee and I, and we will have to agree or cancel each other out depending on the situation. But let me know how you like it, and if you have any other game suggestions, please let me know. I would love to play some more games for all of you. I hope you, and I'm going to be saying, I hope you enjoyed it a million times apparently, but thank you for tuning in, and join me next time. Bye!